Hello everyone, this is SixMix's, and today I'm bringing you a new Minecraft video. If you're watching this on the day it's uploaded, then happy Halloween! In this episode of the survival series, I have a few objectives. I'll be exploring a cave where we hopefully will find our first diamonds in the series, and later on craft some jack-o'-lanterns to celebrate Halloween. Before I can do that, however, I need to search for my pig friend named Pierro, who went missing at the end of last episode. His safety takes priority. Without further ado, let's get started. Can't give up on him. He's always been there for the 3 episodes I've recorded so far, but he's the first person to actually speak to me in an engaging way. He is the one that I would say is the closest to being my friend in this harsh world. There's no way I can just accept what's happened to him. For those who have been playing Minecraft a while, you might remember that the baby zombies used to actually not burn in the sunlight, which is such a strange choice to me. I'm not sure if that was a bug or if Mojang just decided that that's how zombies are as babies. They just are mute. They have built-in sunscreen when they're born. You know, maybe it's like antibodies in humans. He's out here somewhere. I will find him. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Well, look here. Finally found him. He made it really far. He made it all the way up to the top of this mountain he was on. Yeah, getting some exercise in, Pierro? See, I'm glad to have you back. You know, you might not exactly be the nicest of pigs, but, you know, you are definitely a part of this series. I am just so happy that you're still out here alive, and so here, why don't you come over this way? I can make you your own little house if you want. Alright, that's fine. As long as you're still with us, I'm happy, okay? I mean, I can't really deny that. That can be said for society. Yeah, there were some... I don't know if they're still there. I saw some pillagers earlier, so we better be careful. What makes you say that? Well, no. They didn't. Whatever floats your boat, man. In the previous episode, I tamed a horse. I asked the commenters if anyone had any good names, but so far the video has no comments, which, that's fine, you know. So I've decided to take matters into my own hand. There we go. I think this is a very nice name for the horse. Very fitting. So, what's next, you might ask? Well, right now, my goal is to go into this cave system that I was in earlier, and I'm going to look for some diamond. It's part of the tunnel that I had connecting my base here to my older base that was built into a hill. This cave system is really expansive, and off-screen I started mining a little bit in it. I was just trying to get some iron, but I actually found something. Right through here, we actually have a dungeon. And so it was funny because I was fighting a bunch of zombies all at once, getting killed probably at least 10 times during the period I was off screen. And it took me a good while to realize that, yeah, there was a spawner. That's why there were so many zombies. So let's see, we've got some rotten flesh here, another name tag. We got pumpkin seeds, which will be great. But I'm gonna hold off on that for now. First, I want to start exploring down here. This main surface area is pretty lit up. I've mined a lot of the iron in it, left a lot of the copper, because that, as I've said, fills up your inventory so much. So I'm gonna start heading down. And as you can see, the further down we go, we've actually got a mine shaft. And, ooh, is that diamond down there? I can't tell if it's diamond or emerald. I'm not even sure if the video will capture it for you to see it. But I do see something that looks fancy down there. Something shiny down there. See, this is a very large cave system. And I really like the way that it looks with the fog resource pack. It makes it actually look a lot larger than it probably would be without having any kind of a resource pack. So I know that cave spiders can spawn in these mine shafts, so we probably will encounter some here. I don't have any milk on me, which would probably be a good idea to get for the future, because without any kind of armor, poison can do a lot of damage. Even with armor, I'm not sure if it protects you from the poison, so it can be very dangerous. And here, we've got our first chest. Let's see. Got an enchanted book. I'll leave the rails. Ooh, melon seeds, though, I will be keeping. And I'll probably hold on to this bread, because I'll probably be running out of food eventually. Oh, those are cave spiders, aren't they? Yup. Yep, that guy's already coming towards me. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with them, since they seem to be... See, this is getting kind of risky. There's creepers there. I'm just gonna make a run for it right now. Yeah, getting him stuck like that is the smart way to play. With their small hitboxes, they're similar to the baby zombies in that it's difficult to hit them without accidentally hitting the ground next to them and wasting precious time waiting for the attack cooldown to wear off. See, I think that I don't need to necessarily be a good fighter in this. What I need to be is a smart fighter. But I think that can be applied to reality, too. Oh gosh, this creeper. I'm not in a good position, but luckily it fell, too. Luckily he's even more clumsy than I am. So I don't know if I want to break this spawner now, or if I want to keep it and see if I can make a mob farm from it. Alright, so we're alive so far. Oh, diamond. Oh, there he is. He's got an effect on him. I'm not sure if it's resistance, maybe, or strength. Let's see. I'm gonna mine the area around the diamonds, because, as you can see here, there's a corner block, which I might not have seen if I just mined it straight up. And, ooh, another diamond. So it looks like we've got 4 diamonds in this vein, possibly more as we dig around it. Oh yeah, wow, this is actually really nice for our first diamond find. It would be so embarrassing if I went over here and just got 1 diamond from this whole expedition. Yeah, see, that achievement is so satisfying to get. I hear a baby zombie. Let's see, what do we have? 6 diamonds and a full stack worth of lapis. That's great. Yeah, this might end up being a bit of a shorter video, but I wanted to at least put something out for Halloween. I was originally going to make a bit of a horror short film filmed in Minecraft for this year, but unfortunately I didn't have enough time. You know, I'd kind of procrastinated, had some stuff going on, so I didn't have as much time as I'd have liked to work on it. I'll probably post it later on, though, you know, maybe in November or December, because I think that it shouldn't take too terribly long to make, but unfortunately I won't be able to get it in time for Halloween. That's a sad reality. You know, it would be a smart idea to store my diamonds and lapis and redstone, gold and iron all in here, but I think I'm gonna play it risky. That's what makes for more memorable content, at least. Not just playing it safe, by the numbers, doing what everyone else is doing. No, I'm gonna try and do something different. Let's see, so where was it that I spotted diamond earlier? Down there, so... Let's see, I'm not sure if I want to follow that stream of water. Ooh, there's a bunch of creepers down here. See, you gotta admit, with the fog, it really does add a lot of depth to this cave. Now, I can't even be mad at that creeper because I just love the old explosion sound so much. Okay, so let's... Here they are. Let me get rid of this zombie. We don't want any distractions while we mine. Alright, let's see how many diamonds we're looking at. At the bare minimum, we've got 4, which is pretty nice. Could we be looking at 8? I wonder. Yeah, we got 8 diamonds right off the bat. That's great. Alright, so now I think that I'm gonna head up to the surface. We got a glow squid. See, these guys have to be the most unimpressive of the mob vote winners that we've seen, right? The phantoms are probably my least favorite just because they're so annoying and limit you to having to sleep in a bed rather than making it an option, but I think that the most pointless are the glow squids. Because I'm pretty sure all that they can do is just provide ink sacs, which will make text on signs brighter, which is, I mean, it can be kind of nice, but I don't really see it being that practical, and just kind of takes up a lot of space. The Iceologer, which I believe is the mob that it lost to, seemed just much more interesting to me personally. Alright, it looks like we're back to the surface. I think this mining expedition was a huge success. Not a single death, which is shocking to me. So now my chest is gonna be my chest management is gonna be a lot more messed up with all this new stuff, but I'll try to manage. It's a new day, and so now I'm planning on completing my second objective for this episode, which is to gather pumpkins and make some jack-o'-lanterns. This diamond sword is very effective so far. In fact, I'm just going to toss the iron sword because that's completely worthless at this point now that we got diamonds. There have been so many updates to the game, and in general... Oh, wow. I actually see some stuff over there. It's one of those like broken nether portals or whatever, which is interesting. So it is proof that there do exist some form of nether travelers, although they may be gone at this point since this portal is clearly very old. The question, though, where did they originally come from? Did they build a portal to the nether, or did they take a portal from the nether to the overworld? That's something that's pretty interesting to think about. Let's see. Oh, I got a new achievement. I kinda like that. Oh, but that's bad. I didn't even know fire could spread on netherrack like that. So obsidian is useful. The iron nuggets, I can at least make one ingot with it. And we've got lodestone, which I honestly don't know what that does, but it sounds kind of cool. I know that I've done 3 episodes of the survival series in a row, so anyone who watches some of my other content might feel maybe a little bit burned out on this, or maybe wants to see some other stuff such as redstone, mod showcases, other things like that, you know, comparison videos. I will say that the next video, which is I plan to have on Monday, will be another mod showcase. So it's not really a Halloween video at all, but it's relevant for the time that it airs, I'll say. I'm sort of excited for Halloween. I think that it's one that, in my area, not that many people seem to be at the age for, because I feel like I haven't seen a single trick-or-treater in my area in these many years, which is kind of sad, because Halloween, from an aesthetic viewpoint, is my favorite holiday by far. Just the idea of dressing up in costumes, having tons of candy, the pumpkins, the orange and black color scheme, witches, all of that is just so awesome to me. And it's sad that in my area, there aren't that many kids who are at that age where they would go trick-or-treating. But I'm still prepared for if there are any. I did get some Halloween candy, and man, it is so expensive at this point. It costs like 15 bucks for not that large of a bag, so it should be more than enough for any trick-or-treaters who come out, but still, even just a few years ago, it wasn't nearly that bad. If there are trick-or-treaters, I'll definitely be generous with the portions that I give them, because it's such a rare occurrence to see kids just having fun trick-or-treating in my area. But if no trick-or-treaters come, as it's been for the past several years, then hey, that's just more candy for me, you know? I love Twix, honestly. Twix has to be my favorite candy for Halloween, other than maybe Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but even then, I think that it really just depends on the size. I think that Twix is equally great, regardless of whether it's the fun size or the regular sized. Whereas with Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, the fun size are great in their own right, but they're not at that level. The big ones, though, are just so delicious. I wouldn't normally fight a witch because those guys can be very dangerous, but it's Halloween. I've got to do that. Oh no, I knew that would happen. I could actually. Where are the cows? I have an idea, but it requires cows and I can't find them. Yeah, I probably wasn't that smart in what I did. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. The poison is probably gonna take me down to just half a heart, yep. So if I get hit by a single skeleton arrow or a baby zombie sneaks up on me, I'm dead and not gonna be able to find where I was. And oh no, I hear that. Might be dangerous. I don't know if I should mess with this guy or not. Because the trident is a useful weapon if I can get it. But I don't think that's smart. But have I ever played smart? I don't think so. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm booking it. Welp, that might be the end for old SixMix's stuff. I don't even know where I am now. Yep, there's the trident. Imagine if that drowned is still there. I'm gonna get my revenge on him, even if that's not a bright idea. Because that was ridiculous. It looks like he's gone, though, which is too bad. I think that pumpkins have always been relatively rare in Minecraft, but I think it might be more difficult now to find them. I do have those pumpkin seeds that I found in that dungeon, but that feels honestly kind of cheap. I'd much rather get them the natural way. You know, this is unknown territory for me, the modern jungle biomes, so I have a feeling I'm gonna die here, but it shouldn't be too difficult to find my way back. I'm not really sure what bamboo does, but I'm pretty sure you can farm it in Minecraft, so I might as well take advantage of what I got. With cocoa beans, I can actually make cookies. And that'll at least be... that's probably the closest thing Minecraft has to candy in the vanilla game. So that'll fit the Halloween theme of this episode. A golden apple, nice. And there's the crying obsidian, which I'm not sure what it does. I think it makes like a respawn anchor, I think it's called, which lets you save your spawn point in the nether, so I like that achievement name. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice to have. I'm shocked by how difficult it is to find pumpkins. In older Minecraft, it was still a pretty difficult task to find a lot of pumpkins, but you'd think that with sprinting it would make the process a lot quicker, right? Oh, and never mind, here we go. A bunch of them right here. That's perfect. Let me get rid of something from my inventory. I don't know why I didn't put this redstone dust in my chest. You know what? I've got enough seeds. I'll just toss those out. So now I'm just going to grab a bunch of these pumpkins. Maybe leave a couple there because it'll look nice. I heard a spider, so I don't want to mess with that guy. Okay, so now I'm getting out. No, I want to actually fight that Enderman. Probably gonna end up paying for it, but... you know, I'm gonna do it. It's about time I get another Ender Pearl. Okay, I gotta get in. Sorry that I have to fight dirty, but I know that that Enderman's gonna whoop me. And still, no Ender Pearls. It's so weird. I've probably taken out 4 or 5 Endermen since the last time I got an Ender Pearl, yet I haven't got any more from them. It's really strange. Okay, so now that we've got what we need, we've got to get a pumpkin, which... cheers, that's how I do it. I'm not sure if I... let's see, do I make a carved pumpkin like this? No, I gotta physically... there we go. Oh, and it gives pumpkin seeds when I do that as well. Okay, so I've got a lot of pumpkin seeds actually, wow. So let's see, where do I want to put them? I'm thinking that if I place pumpkin seeds like this and this, that'll at least put up a few that can grow. Then if I turn this into bone meal, and there we go. Okay, so now we can finally get to the last main objective of this episode, which is to craft some jack-o'-lanterns. And I think I'm gonna place them in front of my house, like this. Does that look alright? Yeah, I think it's fine enough. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll probably put it here and here. This looks pretty nice, I think. Alright, the sun is setting, and so it's just about time to end the episode. And as a special Halloween treat, I am, for the very first time, going to put on a sort of armor. Ooh, I thought I could just... There we go. As much as I oppose the idea of having to wear armor in Minecraft, which suppresses one's true identity, I think that the pumpkin is perfect artistic expression. So anyway, to sum everything up, in this episode, we were able to get some diamonds for the first time, allowing me to create a diamond sword and pickaxe. I've got some cookies, which if I let my stamina wear down, I can eventually eat. And we got some jack-o'-lanterns, and above all else, we even found Pierro, who hopefully didn't get lost again. That you? Oh. Wait, where? Oh no, where did he? I think I might have lost him again. There you are, Pierro. That made it all worth it. Next time, Pierro, I'm gonna fence you in, man. Because, no, don't you dare. Don't worry, nothing will happen to you. You are gonna stay safe. But anyway, we got everything we needed to do. We got diamonds, got pumpkins, decorated the house for Halloween. I got some cookies, and I think we're in pretty good shape for now. Thanks for watching. Keep on rocking. Man, I really need to go to bed. It's so late.